right. Facebook Live. Okay, so I want to share a story with you. I was, this past weekend, I was at a great event, Amplify, and I got to share a really cool story. And it just kind of aligned for what's going on right now. The summer's here, and so I was very fortunate as a kid. I got to go to the 1984 Summer Olympics. It was in Los Angeles, California. I was 10 years old, and I got to go with my family. My dad thought this might be the only opportunity he'll ever get to see the Olympics in the United States. Well, obviously they've had additional Olympics in the United States here, but it was to my benefit, and I got to go see the 1984 Summer Olympics. And one of the biggest events that I got to see that I loved back when I was 10 years old was swimming. I was swimming in the summer times. My parents started me early, and I got to, we were following a great swimmer that was here locally at SMU, Southern Methodist University, which was Steve Lundquist. So all you swimmer fans out there, you'll know the name Steve Lundquist. He got to compete in the Olympics, made the Olympic team, and he was a breaststroker. So the breaststroke, where you do this when they pop up, and breaststroke. But here's what was so cool. Again, 10 years old, I've never really seen such just the patriotic of everybody, just the red, white, and blue, the American flag everywhere. So I get to walk in this big stadium, a huge stadium with the swimming. We had tickets to see the championship race of Steve Lundquist for the opportunity to win a gold medal. And we were there live. Now, did Steve Lundquist win the gold medal? Yes, he did. I got to experience an Olympian from the United States win a gold medal in the breaststroke. And not only was he Olympian from the United States, but he was here from Dallas, Texas, at SMU, that I'd been following. I knew exactly who he was. He was my favorite swimmer of all time at that time, was Steve Lundquist, and I got to see him win the gold medal. Now, here's what I really want to just express to you. Remember, I was 10 years old, in this big arena, red, white, and blue, the American flags flying everywhere, and just kept hearing the chant, USA, 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 and just goosebumps. And then the biggest part was the finale of when Steve Lundquist walked out, got to stand on that top podium, the cheers going, the crowd is going crazy, and they put the gold medal over him and he's waving, and then they play the national anthem. Right then at that moment, I just knew how proud I was, one, just to be an American, but just the meaning of just the national anthem and everybody standing there and singing it out loud, and it was just awesome. And I knew at that point I wanted to do something big and special in my life as an American, and just whatever. I don't know what it was. If that meant being an athlete or being an Olympian. I just knew something big right then and there, the passion to be dedicated. And I share that with you because now, as a father, I'm experiencing that with my kids, kind of seeing through them as they're starting their journey of trying to figure themselves out and going through, the different sports. And what's been so awesome is my kids, with everything they do, but my middle daughter, she started swimming competitively really 2 years ago. And then 2 years ago, she didn't even like putting her head under the water. And she is just, her dedication of where she is now. And then even my son, it's summertime and he's swimming on the swim team. And what's been really cool is the Olympic trials have been going on this week. So watch it tonight. It'll be on tonight, Channel 5, the swimming Olympic trials. And what's been awesome is my kids are asking questions like, these Olympians, how long have they been training for? just their stories, and they're watching it and they're trying to see how they swim, their strokes, what they can do to get better at the swimming part. And it's just been awesome because they're starting to understand like the dedication and hard work they're doing to win the gold medal. And what's so cool is the Olympics, they're asking questions like, so Dad, does that mean they're swimming against everyone around the world? And I said, yeah, these are the best elite athletes in the world. And last night they got to interview Michael Phelps, and they know the name Michael Phelps. They swim, everybody knows, but they were really too young to understand what he did. I mean, 28 Olympic medals. And me with quotes, I found a quote and I shared it with them. I said, Michael Phelps said this, is that he found something that he loved and he never gave up. So it comes back to the passion. I told my kids is the key is find something you love and never give up. And so now we're going to get to experience, I'm present with them watching these Olympic trials. I haven't seen them this intrigued of like really watching these athletes, these elite athletes, I should say. I love calling them Olympians because they're just, I mean, the one percenters. It's amazing because we were talking about how many different heats. There's like 40 swimmers and they only take the top 2 for the individual races. That's powerful. And so again, I've been stressed to them is find something that you love and never give up. And my wife and I this morning, we were talking because they were talking about watching it last night. And, it's so awesome to see my daughter, my middle daughter. This is the one who's she's not an athlete. I mean, she just, that's not her thing, but she's found something that she loves, and the time and effort she's putting in at the age of 10 for this swimming, that I've told her if she sticks with that, she can absolutely, if that means getting a scholarship. My wife, I truly believe that I know she could get a swimming scholarship with the time and effort and dedication she's putting at this age. She's only going to continue to get better and better and better. And same with my son. My son now is a great athlete, but he is loving the swimming. And who knows, he might become a swimmer. I don't know, but what's awesome is I get to live this with them and be there to support them and just go with what you love and never give up. And again, it comes back to when I was that kid at 10 years old, and I've never just to experience being in that stadium with the amount of people just cheering on our Olympians here at the for USA. And that kind of brings me around to this is, talking about passion that never give up is, I've got a big announcement coming out here in the next week, July 1st, it might be sooner, of a passion that I've had for a long time. And I've just, with my kids watching them, is I'm taking action. I'm doing something that it's been on my heart heavy for a long time. And I feel like it's a calling now, going back to when I was that kid, seeing that American flag being raised, and just I love my country so much, and I love the fact what's going on right now, that we're all back out trying to get to the normal life. We get to watch the Summer Olympics. We get to see all the countries come together. It's going to be awesome. So I'm excited. So I'll be giving kind of hints and clues, but you can see right now with the American flag behind me, we got the 4th of July coming up. This is one of my favorite times of the year. Kids are out of school. And I just challenge you all to be present with your kids. Sit down and ask them if they know what the meaning is of the Olympics that's coming up. Because it's awesome. These stories that these Olympians go through to get to where they're at, the elite of the elite. I mean, these stories, I'm blown away that some have had cancer and they've come back. I mean, it's amazing, and the time and dedication. So again, be present. I always say family first. And I'm excited for my big announcement that'll be coming out here soon. But in the meantime, let's go USA. I'm excited for the Olympics, and watch the Olympic trials tonight and just watch the time and dedication that these athletes are putting in. All right, guys, go USA, and you know the drill. Go out there and do this.